Hello, I'm making this video because I want to say something to everybody out there. It's apparent to me that it's already too late to really go back to the way things were and to try to put something in a place that has nothing and get something out of it and bring it back to functioning like it used to be. The only way for us to get back to how we were and save ourselves is for me to build the project that I'm working on and get the thing working and actually do what it does, what I promised that everyone that I told it about, what I promise I can do for all of us, and to actually build it and succeed. And I'm going to do that by keeping all the descriptions that I have, everything that I got from the street, everything that I got from everyone. I'm going to keep it in myself. I'm not giving it away and using it for fun or giving it and using it for tricks or putting it back in the thing, using it responsibly. I'm keeping it for myself, for my energy system, and I'm going to put the energy back in a new form, in a new function, the way it belongs to function, the way it actually has to work. Otherwise, we will die. In the next 20 years, the earth will be barren and formless, and it will be a void of death and destruction, and nothing will grow, and there will be no animals left, and there will be no people, and there will probably be only me left to survive and try to put things back and resurrect everyone somehow by fucking with the dimensional walls of the platforms of existence and returning the people's souls out of the well of souls again, which is fucking horrible because you're not supposed to go back to the well of souls once you're dead. You're supposed to go to another part of the particle system and be fun and safe and free. And if we put the souls back into the well of souls and put them through that again, I have a feeling that the descriptions will not allow them to come back as they are youthful and plentiful and free and fun. You will come back diseased and disgusting and disturbed and twisted, and you will not be people anymore. You will not be what you once were. You will be destructive forces that are nature's twisted bastard children, and you will not be free to do what you want to anymore. You will not have your youth back. You will be ascriptionless and functionless and without design and without hatred or without youth and without love and without anything to support you. And there will be nothing left in you. You will have no emotion, you will have no care, and you will have no worry because you will not have a thing in your head to tell you that you should worry. And you will not know that you're in a place you shouldn't be, and you'll get hurt for it, and you will not know how to get out of it because you will be in a potential well with the energy to get yourself out of it. And that's what's happening right now because the descriptions are drying up from the wells of souls, and the well of souls is empty, and there are no new souls to be born, and all the animals are dying. There's nothing left for them to eat in the wild. It's all dried up, it's all barren. In the next couple of years, the whole Earth is going to be dead if we don't do something now. That's a very serious point. It's almost dead already. I can see it in the way that things are functioning. Why do you think the food is so expensive? Because they can't get it to grow in the fields anymore. We over-toiled the soil. We put it back too many times. We put the fertilizer into the soil too many times, and something has left the soil that was once there before, and it has not come back because we cannot put it back by putting fertilizer into the soil and putting chemicals in there and putting plants and things like that. You can't put it back that way. It's a ascription system. You cannot put ascriptions in your hand and force them into the soil. You have to put them back through magnificent effort and action of equatable action to the particle field of the systematic forces of effect. It's the only way they get back. You have to get a particle field to put them back. You cannot just put them back and take them out of somebody who has them and stick them back in the earth now. You cannot sacrifice people and put their blood in the soil and get the earth to grow again. It will not work. It will be barren and void and full of death and full of desolation. And that desolation will spread into the air and it will kill you and poison the air and you will die. And everything will be without form and it will be functionless and desireless and there will be nothing left to live for in this place. But if I can get the project that I'm working on to work, it will put the inscriptions back in the soil and the earth will be plentiful and bountiful again. And it will save our lives and we'll be happy and free and we'll live once more on the planet that we came from and the home that we have. And we won't have to leave into a place of evacuation and voidness like the particle system of existence. And we will be safe in the womb once more, and the womb will be plentiful and bountiful, and it will save our lives, and it will be plentiful for us to live on, and we will actually have a safe place to be. And we will know that the physics has saved us, we'll know that the science has saved us, because I will show you what I did to get this system to work. But until then, I'm going to keep the descriptions, I'm going to keep what I got from the street, I'm going to keep what I got from everybody, I'm going to keep it for myself, and I'm not going to throw it away, I'm not going to put it back in the soil, I'm not going to put it in the ground. I'm going to do what I have to keep myself safe, and to keep myself energized, to keep myself functioning, and keep myself with a relative level of comfort and ease, so I can ease my mind and keep it safe, and work on this function that I'm working on, and get the project functioning so I can put it back in the soil and save our lives. It's the only way it's going to work, and it will not work any other way. We cannot use this responsibly. We have to use it with respect and with attention to our own relative benefits and beliefs and abilities. It's the only way it's ever going to work. You can't just throw something into the soil and expect the plants to grow again. The soil needs to be replenished for a long time, over a period of time, and the plants have to be given time to actually take less from the soil so that they will be plentiful and bountiful again. You cannot put the inscriptions back and expect them all to stay there in the plants fields. The plants will dry them up immediately, and they will use them up as they try to solve themselves and fix themselves with the inscription poisoning problems they have begun to apparently show in all the fields of the world. You cannot just put the inscriptions back and expect it to grow again. It will not work. You cannot take it out of people's bodies and crystallize them and put them in the fields and stuff. It won't work. The scriptures don't function like that. They don't flow like that. They don't fall into the dirt. You can't mix them into the dirt with a soiler. You cannot soil the soil and put the scriptures back in. That's not how scriptures function. They don't flow that way. You cannot move them into the soil and into the ground. They have to be put in the ground by a particle system effort. They cannot be put in by a mechanical effort. That's a very dangerous idea that you would try, because you'll be wasting so much effort and so much inscription functioning that you will almost dry up the earth of the inscription functioning that we have left, and it will die even faster. So please don't try that, and just trust me that I'm going to get this to work, and I will save us once again, like I always do. So be brave and be happy, because I'm here to help.